How does she look to you, Casey?
There's silver mines working around here, and there's miners waiting to plunk their money down for some good, honest entertainment. Just what the TNT Circus has to offer, Ben.
Well, if we do as well in this town as the last two we played, then we're going to have to buy a special wagon just to haul our money.
Money, I want to wallpaper the inside of my wagon with it so I can lay down at night and look up and just start counting myself to sleep. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Come on, come on. The TNT Circus. The wild animal. The greatest show in the Western world.
Hello, amigo. The game's open. Any stakes, any time.
No thanks, amigo. I've given it up.
I think that ace just turned up, maybe.
The circus?
Yeah.
What in the world do you know about something like that?
The first job I ever had was laying out cards for a gypsy fortune teller. I watched the suckers throw away their money on phony dreams. Look. The fish and the bait.
When you're driving a stake on a circus, slant it in a little so we can pick up some of the slack.
Casey, you know that fella that rents us the land?
Yeah?
Well, he was talking about you this morning. I think he wants some money.
I'll have to ride over there this afternoon and get him to sign the rental papers.
I guess you better.
Tony, you seen Ben around here in place?
He went into town about an hour ago. He ought to be back about now.
That's not like him to ride over without saying something about it. Well, I guess he's been working so much lately. He can take the time off and appreciate it.
No, he said he was going on business.
Business? What?
He didn't say what.
Hey, did you take care of that little thing from me?
Very first minute I got into town.
How was the old Ben Travis's face when I announced the TNT Circus presents the Flying Fondinis?
I never knew anybody pay that much for an act, Casey.
Son, you ain't seen them Flying Fondinis.
Casey, you never have seen them either. Why, all you got is Ben's word that they're the best high wire act in Europe, and to bring them over here, that's all.
Well, I'm gonna take Ben Travis's word for it. If he says that's the act we've got to have, that's the act we're gonna have. Now that we can afford it. But, Tony, don't tell him nothing about it till I get first chance, will you?
Casey, don't you worry, because me and the Sphinx, we got the same kind of lot, sure.
You see old Ben, you tell him I'll be in my wagon, will you? Hey, I've been looking for you.
Casey?
What?
Drop whatever you're doing.
What's on your mind?
I, my friend and partner, have a very special and important announcement to make.
Get yourself an audience. Go ahead.
Well, 3 months from today, this very day, the TNT Circus will become the proud possessor of the world's largest, most ferocious beast of the Indian jungle. The dreaded... Bengal tiger.
You're kidding.
No. Finally took the plunge. Wired the money. The deal's all set. You know, ever since we became partners on this show, you wanted a Bengal tiger. Well, my friend, you finally got one.
Yeah. Gosh.
He'll be shipped straight from Bombay. We'll meet him at the docks in Galveston.
Hard man to get a jump on, ain't you? You always pull the rug out from under me, don't you? Well, I, too, had a surprise up my sleeve, but... you get the money to buy the tiger.
Where else?
Uh-oh. Yeah. We're in trouble.
Oh, no, Casey. I made sure we had enough money to meet expenses before I bought the tiger.
You know, Ben, I think you and I ought to check a little closer at each other before we start doing each other favors.
Each other?
Mm-hmm. I bought the Flying Fondinis.
The Fondinis?
Mm-hmm.
That's wonderful, Casey. I mean, you know how much I've always wanted them with it. We have enough money to meet expenses until we open?
We ain't got enough to pay for the rent on this lot we're on. Man's already asked for it, and we gotta give you the sheriff to get it if we give it to him before we open. Besides, crew out buying up grub to feed this outfit. The ranchers will want their money when they make delivery, and it's going to be tomorrow. Whew.
Sounds like we're going to need around $800.
You know something? For a couple of grown-up men, we can pass ourselves off for fools easy enough, can't we?
You think it's possible we could raise that much money from the crew?
Nah. They always send their paychecks back to the families back east.
$800.
Don't sound like a fortune only when you need it. You know, Ben, there's days that I feel like I ought to be lucky instead of being so doggone good looking.
Maybe that's it, Casey. Maybe luck's our answer.
You mean gambling?
You know, there was a day when I made my living at cards. I think I know where I can find a high-stake game. What do you think? Go for broke?
Ben, I ain't no way to run a circus, but you know I'm always with it. Always with you.
Gonna need $100 to get in the game. Let's start scraping the bottom of the barrel.
1.
2. 2. Come up. 50.
All right. Good call.
3 ladies.
Well, that cleans me.
6 weeks bill pay.
How come you didn't call him? He had openers going in.
And Travis is not an easy man to bluff. I know. I've sat at the same table with him before.
Sure wish I hadn't.
Natchez, Vicksburg, New Orleans. Good old days, huh, Amigo?
Just old.
Maybe. But you still have the touch in your fingers. You know, you and I could have made a good team together. Still can. I can show you how to turn that circus of yours into a gold mine.
I have a good idea what kind of deal you'd have in mind, Luke. Reminds me. When we came through San Miguel County, I noticed your name was on the vigilante list.
Yeah. I had a little misunderstanding with the local citizens there.
I'm sure. Kind of put a noose around your neck if you ever crossed the line again.
Travis, I'm serious. I'd like to buy into that circus of yours. Hard cash.
It's not for sale. Not for any price. Anyway, another hand like that last one, and I won't need anybody's money.
Remember, I made you an offer. Go ahead, deal him. I'll look for 20.
Make your better check.
What are you betting, mister?
I got him. I bet him. Hey, you. Drink lady. Touch my cards for luck, huh?
I'm not very much at bringing people luck.
Got some dirt from the mine on me, huh? I ain't good enough for you, huh?
That's right, mister. You ain't good enough. How much is he in for?
20.
Cash in and get out. Go on to your room, baby.
Luke.
Go on. Wait for me. You like her, huh, amigo? Uh-uh. Women and cards, they don't mix. You want to sit in? just you and me. Just like that time in New Orleans when you took that big pot away from me with a cheap pair of pens. Remember? Your bet.
If you think I'm bluffing, there's an easy way to find out.
And I raise you 1,000. Now let's see who's bluffing.
You have your paper and pencil. I got a chit for it, all right?
Sure. Maybe you better put that circus of yours down as a marker.
Not for 10,000. Not for anything you've got to offer.
What else have you got to back up that IOU with?
My word. It's not table stakes. You take my IOU, or we can call the game right now and split the pot.
Good enough. Luke. Just a moment. Lucio Santos. Makes it more legal that way. L-U-C.
The sum of $1,000 and it's called.
Three sevens.
Oh, short of a full house. Wait a minute. It's my hand. Ace is full. You're mistaken. That's your hand in front of you.
You're not saying that he shifted cards on you, are you, Travis?
Exactly what I'm saying. Here's the proof.
Dead.
You saw what happened. I mean, you're a witness.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I guess I'm the only witness.
You're the one done the shooting?
Yeah, it was self-defense. I caught him cheating at cards. He pulled a derringer.
Maybe. But he sure don't have one on him now.
He never fired the gun, Sheriff. Anybody around here will tell you that.
I don't care what they say. He had a derringer aimed straight at me.
You see it, Santos?
You gonna tell him what happened, Santos?
They had an argument about the cards, and first thing I know, Travis had his gun out. There he is.
You didn't see the dealer pull no derringer on him like he claimed?
I didn't see anything.
You wouldn't happen to have that derringer, would you, Santos? What are you trying to do, lie me into a grave?
I have to tell the truth, don't I? That right, Sheriff?
All right. Let's have your gun.
He's lying, you know.
You tell that to the circuit judge. If he comes around, well, then you're going to be spending your time in jail.
Or at least let me get word out to my partner at the circus.
Oh, you don't have to worry about that. I'm going to go and see him myself. I'll tell him where you are.
And you don't intend to leave town, huh?
Why should I leave? I got to stay and testify at your trial. Isn't that right, Sheriff? Besides, somebody's got to take care of your interest. That's while you're locked up in jail.
Luke, I figure I owe you a lot more than that right now. Amigo, you'll be paid in full.
How about that?
My pennies.
How'd you
like that, boss?
I think it's just great, and we're going to put it in a show. You stick with it. We're going to have a good act there.
Hey! Hey! Oh, hi there.
Where can I find Colonel Thompson?
Colonel Thompson, right over here.
Thanks. Colonel Thompson?
That's right.
My name's Luke. Luke Santos.
Glad to know you.
You know, Colonel, I like this little circus of yours.
Little circus.
A few touches here and there could pick it up just right. I don't think we're going to have any trouble getting along, Colonel.
Mister, I don't know what you're talking about.
Show him the IOU.
I owe you $10,000.
That's Travis's signature, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't know what you're trying to get at, Santos. You better start hightailing it out of here. I'm going to call in the law.
You don't have to go very far for that. My friend here is the law. I'll make it easy for you, Colonel. I'll take over Travis's half interest for that note. What do you say?
You ain't about to take over half of anything.
All right. Then I'll have the deputy foreclose. Unless you got $10,000 to pay for that IOU. And I don't think you have. Colonel, I think we can work this thing out. Is there any place where you and I can have a little private talk?
Yeah, over there.
I'll take this.
Siree, that Santos, he's a real slick article.
Yeah, slip like a snake's belly.
I'm waltzing into the circus in 5 minutes. You thought he owned it all his life. Bossing in the acts, sticking his nose into the book, sniffing around the place like a hungry hound dog.
Why'd you just call the law and have him thrown off?
Wait a minute. He's the one that had the law. A real bad sporting deputy in tow. It was that deputy that showed me your IOU for $10,000.
$10,000. Santos changed that. It was only for $1,000. Even that wasn't any good. The game was crooked.
Maybe so. Ben, he had the law wormed over on his side. He had that deputy serve me a regular court lien. Wanted me to sign it. You know how I'd read? Santos was to take over the circus, all the outstanding debts until we paid that IOU. The way I figured to try to keep from signing, I figured I might as well shut the circus down and let him start foreclosing on it.
Casey, I know how you feel, but well, that's better than turning the show over to Santos.
Ben, I did sign that paper.
You gave our circus to Luke Santos?
Ben, you're in this jail on a killing charge.
Casey, I told you it was self-defense.
Maybe so. How you gonna make that circuit judge believe that when he comes here to hold a trial? You know who that circuit judge is? Old Judge Salem. Folks around here say he can't see beyond the scribbles of a law book, and he'd hang his brother for walking up the wrong side of the street if there's a law against it. No, sir. The only thing I see between you and the end of a rope is for us to get Santos in here, put him on the stand, and let him backtrack on that story.
Did he say he'd do that?
Yeah?
He's lying.
Time's up, Thompson.
Call his bluff.
Ben, I want to ask you something. If it was me in here instead of you, wouldn't you be doing the same thing as I am? Sure you would. You know darn well you would.
Colonel?
All right, I'm coming. I know how you feel about that circus, too. I don't feel a bit different myself. I know when the going was bad, we shoveled sawdust together, and when it was good, we ate high on the hog. There's No circus that ever existed or ever could exist. Worth taking a chance on your neck.
Tony, those gamblers come in and tossed me out of my booth.
You show me.
Yeah, over here.
Hey, Tony, they're taking over the whole midway.
What are you about, Tony? Look, there's a wheel right here.
Friend, now maybe you can tell your friends, these yokels, to peddle their wares somewhere else,
Don't disturb that, friend. It's a delicate mechanism.
Mm-hmm. It sure is delicate, all right. It's been delicately rigged to cheat anybody that plays it. I tell you what I want you to do. I want you to take that crooked wheel and get it out of here, or I'm going to tear it apart. If you don't watch out, I'm going to tear you apart, too.
Bricker!
Don't try it.
He's got the drop on you, Tony. Don't go for it.
Smart man. Put that down.
You don't want to turn your back on me.
Why not? I know what kind of people you are. You won't shoot a man in the back. Now, there's no real reason for trouble. You give the suckers your kind of entertainment, and I'll give them mine.
Yes, sir, except yours is crooked.
I only give them what they want, Colonel. You tell them tin foil is silver, and they'll trample all over each other trying to get it. You sell them make-believe, and so do I. We'll get along all right. Now, if you want anything, just let me know. And just so that we understand each other, from now on, you'll take orders from nobody but me. You understand? Only me. Right, Colonel?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah? He's running the circus. For now.
The wheel of fortune spins. Round and round she goes. And where she stops, no one knows. All bets down.
Very good.
It's the same with suckers. The more they lose, the more they try to get it back.
I'll pick the rest of it tonight after we close.
Another winner on 35.
How's Ben taking it today?
Well, better than I would. Of course, that's not saying very much. Casey, won't they ever learn?
Boney, maybe Santos is right. Maybe people don't like to laugh and be entertained. Maybe they like to be kidded into thinking or gypped into thinking that a piece of blue sky is going to drop down into their pockets. You know something? I don't think there's a thing we can do about it either.
Casey, I think there is something that we can do about it. We can do it right now. Not the money you got from your crooked wheel, isn't it? Casey, don't that box look nice and heavy?
Yes, it is. You know, you have a gold mine here. All you needed was somebody to show you how to work it.
We don't need that kind of money.
Now, just wait a minute, Casey. Because money is money. And what he's got in that box, why, it fits just as good in your pocket as it would in his now, wouldn't it? Then maybe he wouldn't think the circus is so good because he couldn't milk no more money out of it, right?
You going to take this away from me?
That's the general idea.
You better shoot fast and straight, amigo.
I think I could manage that.
Wait a minute, Tony. Killing him ain't gonna get Ben out of jail.
Smart man, Colonel. And you better take the gentleman's advice, my hot-tempered friend. Now, let's have no more of this nonsense. You know that if I'm not in court to testify, that judge is going to go by the record. And that means somebody's going to hang. But, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the money's worth more to you than your friend's neck. Maybe. Hello, baby. Taking in the sights? You don't have to worry about that.
Maybe.
No maybes for us. You know that.
Luke, I thought maybe we could take a drive.
I gotta check the tents.
Sure.
Stick around, baby.
Sure, Luke. I'm good at sticking around.
Now, folks, if you'll step up just a little closer, I'd like to elucidate a little more comprehensively on what the store has in store for you. For instance, ma'am, here's a box of Dr. Will's ever-loving Dixie downdraft. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Here comes Mammy, chocolate candy-coated kisses. What else are we giving away? Peppermint sticks, licorice sticks, goody, goody. For the lady, yes, sweets for the sweet. Here you are. Pink cotton candy. It's on the house.
Just what I wanted. How'd you know that?
Oh. I just kind of guessed it.
You know, once when I was a little kid, there's a traveling fair that came through the coal town where I live.
Mm-hmm.
I used to sneak down there every single day and just look at things, you know. Most of the time, I'd hang out by the confection booth and watch them make the cotton candy. I guess I would have given just about the whole world for one bite of that cotton candy.
You mean you didn't have enough money to afford yourself one penny candy?
Money?
Hmm.
Oh, a new dime would shine up on Christmas when my ma was alive. After she was gone, there weren't no more dimes around. Wasn't nothing. Nothing except a kick or two from my old man if I happened to spill some of his beer I was fetching from the saloon down the road. I sure was scared of him. I mean, deep down, shaky scared. Inside. But I wanted that candy more than I was scared of my old man, and one night, it was the last night of the fair, I took that money that he gave me to fetch his beer with, and I run down to that fair. I bought myself 5 sticks of that cotton candy, and I just gobbled it down as fast as I could before my old man finally caught me and started whaling me till I was black and blue. After that, I just kept saying to myself over and over again, You are going to run off from here. You are going to get so much money that you can buy yourself a whole mountain of pink cotton candy.
Amy, you didn't.
The mountain of cotton candy? No, I came by a lot of things. Some of them were good and some of them not so good. But I don't guess I ever wanted anything as bad as that again. You know, I bet I've forgotten even what it tastes like now.
Amy, you're never going to get your mountain full of cotton candy. Not as long as you stick with a man like Santos.
Maybe I know that. Maybe I don't care.
Maybe, but I think you do. Amy, you know Ben was cheated in that card game. You know he shot that dealer in self-defense.
No, I don't. I don't know anything.
Yes, you do. You know what kind of man Santos is. You know he'd use anyone or anything to get his way. Comes the day when you get in his way, he's going to walk right out of your life, just like that.
Well, I guess that's just a chance I have to take. Thank you. Thank you for listening to my dream.
Are you all done? Why, you ain't hardly done more than pick at it.
I can't say as I blame him.
The county sets the meal, not me. Anyway, you'll be getting one last good meal after that hanging judge gets done with him tomorrow.
I got it all set up, Ben.
What?
I've been looking at this 2x4 jail real good. It's just cardboard and glue. All it needs is one good tuck.
You mean break me out?
I don't trust that Luke Santos any more than I can toss a bull elephant. I got the boys posted on what to do. I'm going to have a fresh horse waiting for you.
No, if anything happened, you just end up in here with me.
Ben, if I was in here, you'd do the same thing for me, wouldn't you?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? If that Luke Santos don't keep his promise, Ben, you're going to hang.
Let's see what happens tomorrow. Come on, Tony. This isn't the end of the world. Tell me about the circus.
Don't ever do that again, baby. I thought I told you to wait for me at the hotel.
Now, just what did you want me to do? Just sit there and watch the cockroaches chewing at the wallpaper, count the fly specks on the window?
No more hick towns now, baby. Not with all that money there. Say, I didn't think that judge was going to show up so soon. Anyway, I got enough bait there to start some real action in a big town like St. Louis, San Francisco. Watch me roll it up, baby. No more drifting from one cow town to another, no, sir. From now on, nothing but champagne and roses.
I know the words to that too, Luke.
Not this time, Chiquita. Here. Here are the tickets for the stage to Santa Fe. You meet me in town.
What about Ben Travis?
It's him or me, baby.
And if I happened to be in your way, you'd walk out on me just as quick. Wouldn't you, Luke?
What are you talking about? Don't you think I would have left you before if I wanted to? Why, I could have walked out on you the first time I found you in that honky-tonk in St. Joe. Amy.
You still can walk out, Luke. And so can I. I just don't want to live on the run anymore.
We'll leave these yokels behind, honey.
What about the next town? And the next town? And the next town?
Well, what do you want? Do you want to go back to that cheap place where I found you, huh? Do you?
Luke, I just want to be someplace. I want a key to the front door, and I want to live just like other people.
Sure. Sure.
You mean you want to live like these suckers? Amy.
Will you tell me something, Luke? What have we got that's so much better?
Where are you going?
Maybe to find out how much a candy mountain costs.
I'm going to pay the boys off. Then I'll be in town to take the stage to Santa Fe.
Take your ticket, Luke. I won't be having no use for it.
Order'll come to order. I intend to have quiet when I ask for it. Is that understood? Any further outbreaks, I'll clear the courtroom. Continue, Sheriff.
Well, so I asked Luke, that's Luke Santos, if he seen the defendant kill that dealer in cold blood, because you see the dead man, that is, the deceased, he didn't have no sign of a derringer or any other kind of weapon on him. So when I asked Luke, he said...
Whatever Mr. Santos said would be hearsay evidence and inadmissible to the record.
Yeah, but he was the only one seen Travis shoot that dealer down.
You keep yourself to what you saw and heard and nothing more.
A lot of good that's gonna do. To the jury.
I told you before. Unless you keep quiet, I'll charge you with contempt.
Yes, Your Honor. Sir, if it could please your court here, Luke Santos promised to come in here, Your Honor, and tell the truth, which is that Ben, Mr. Travis here, shot that dealer down in nothing but pure self-defense. Go ahead, you can hammer all you want to. Ain't gonna change things what's happening here, though.
Bailiff.
Casey, thanks, but you're not helping any.
I guess so. I'm sorry, Your Honor. It won't happen again.
That's better. Now, what did you actually see or hear at the time of the shooting?
Well, when I come in here, Ben Travis was standing right about over there. And right down there on the floor, right in front of him, the dealer was lying stone dead. Now, that's all I seen. That was enough for me. Yes, sir. That was enough for me, and I guess it'd be enough for any man with two eyes in his head.
Is that all?
Well, ain't that enough?
Step down, then.
Where's Santos? Don't worry, Ben. Tony's out scouting for him now. He ain't gonna get no place we can't catch up to him.
Are there any more witnesses?
Yes, Your Honor. Luke Santos. He's the only one can clear Mr. Travis.
Is he here?
No, sir, but you call the trial off for a day, we'll fetch him here.
Motion denied.
Your Honor, I wasn't making no kind of motion. I was just trying to tell you some pure...
Denied.
That's what the man said.
You've heard two versions of the shooting. The defendant has testified that he shot in self-defense. Testimony of others present indicates the killing was unprovoked. This is substantiated by the only witness to the shooting. While that witness is not present in court, his statement is a matter of record. If you believe the defendant, you'll find him innocent. On the other hand, if you accept the statements of those who testified at this trial and the recorded witness, you will find the defendant guilty. The jury will now consider its verdict.
Casey.
You run him down?
Not yet. We know where he went, though. We got out on the stage to Santa Fe about an hour ago.
Bailiff, Bailiff, stop that noise. Yes?
I guess we don't have nothing more to say, Judge.
The jury has arrived at a decision?
We sure have. Unanimous. Guilty. That's the way we find him.
Wait a minute, Your Honor. You can't do this. You let us get Luke Santos in here, and you get him to talk. You see that Ben Travis was telling the truth.
Sit down.
I tell you, the man ain't guilty!
Bailiff, put that man out of the courtroom.
Get off of me. This ain't the first lawyer. Come on,
The defendant will rise. Have you anything to say before I pass sentence?
Everything I said on the stand was the simple truth.
In accordance with the laws and criminal codes of the United States government of the territories thereof, the prisoner will be executed by hanging at a time and place to be determined by the territorial commissioner. Bailiff, sheriff, take the prisoner away.
That offer still go?
Anytime you say.
I'll be waiting.
This court is hereby closed.
Think you can get through that, Ben?
No, just a little more. That's enough.
No, let's play to his lead this time. It's a depot stop up ahead. You can circle around and wait for him there.
Ready to go? Oh. Hello, amigo. I'm glad they turned you loose. I knew they would. That's why I didn't hang around the trial.
Well, they found me guilty, Santos. You know what? I think that's because you weren't there to tell them the truth. But you will be now.
How are you going to do that?
With this?
I wouldn't do that. You're in enough trouble already. Besides, I'm on my way to Santa Fe.
Santa Fe?
Tony, how far is it to the San Miguel County line?
About an hour's ride, Ben.
It's kind of nice over that way, huh, Santos? You been over there lately?
No, not lately.
Not since the vigilantes had you down on their list, huh?
Well, Santos, are you ready to ride back to San Miguel County?
All right, amigo. You win the hand. Your neck for mine. Let's go back. I'll clear you with a court.
First, the money.
Huh?
Money.
Oh.
All of it. We intend to pay back every dollar you cheated out of our customers.
You know, Ben, you and I should have thrown in together. We would have made a great team. Chihuahua.
Yeah. All right, Tony, take her out.
Yeah. Oh, boy. Yeah.
Good luck, amigo.
Same to you.
Well, Luke, What now?
I forgot to give him this. Not much, but enough for a start. And once I start to roll it up, it'll be champagne all the way, baby.
Sure, Luke.
Amy, here's hoping you get that mountain of pink cotton candy.
Okay, easy. Bye.
What's that?
That's just a present. You wouldn't understand.
Good. Very good.